5 months. It has been 5 months since my last solo video. And you already know I topped my last one. Oh my god!
Because he's a cheating ass bitch.
GG.
You are one cheating little rat.
Oh yeah, totally. Now quickly, before we get into this video, I just wanted to say thank you. Last video was my most liked video ever, which is kind of a big deal because getting someone to like the video is probably around the same difficulty as getting someone to waterboard themselves. Don't even get me started on how hard it is to get someone to press the subscribe button, something that is free. Anyway, with that being said, this video is better than my last one. It might not be the same length, this will probably be a shorter video, but overall, the content that I got in this solo wipe was ridiculous. I have not been accused this heavily of cheating since old Recoil. And the reason I'm bringing all this up is because the like goal for this video, which is unrealistic and I don't expect to hit it, is 5,000 likes. Now, obviously, that is a lot to ask, and I have never even got that many likes before, but I can assure you, if we do hit this goal, I am going to top my last video, which, if you didn't watch that video, that was the most rockets I have ever had, the most AKs I have ever had. I promise I will top that if we can hit the like goal of 5,000. Once again, I don't think it's possible, but yeah, enough yapping, we're going to get into the actual video. You guys just watch me go straight from spawn to water treatment where there's a crate, and I crafted an Ioka. It's getting active. We're gonna wait for the right moment. Go in the building. Oh my god. Now, after shooting at another guy, I quickly realized this guy had no extra ammo for the SAR. So I had 10 bullets left, and I decided I was going to leave and stash this. The guy had meds, walls, and both ammo types on him, so these were good BPs to have. Start has been lost. It was too good to be true. What the hell? What is going on here? Hold up, I'm about to 1v1. What is this guy doing? What is going on? Don't even ask me. I don't know either. That looked like a spear version of the scripted TikTok clips you see. I mean, the last dude looked like his controller died while he was walking backwards or something. Like, I don't even know what that was. After that, I started running inland where I found this base, which was high-qual griefed with some very odd shapes multiple times. What kind of server is this? After that, I put together a plan to help me get a good start going, which that started by heading to Power Plant where I found someone's low grade for free. But Power Plant was pretty close to my base spot, which was going to be next to launch, of course, my favorite monument. And not far from Power Plant, there was this vendor at this water well, which I was going to use to hopefully get a good start. Jackhammer, oh my god. That honestly might be the best trades I've ever seen from a vendor. This would secure me not only P2 and Jackhammer, but also Med. And sometime a while back, I memorized all the crate spawns in Power Plant outside of the puzzle, so I was pretty loaded on scrap already. After that, I went ahead and stashed the P2 and kept a jackhammer on me, and I started farming for the base, which is when I heard a raid going down, very close to where I wanted to build. Wow, they have a raid base for it? They're raiding like a bunker base with no shooting floor. They got a full armored and sheet metal raid base for it. The raid base is taller than the fucking base. And once I had enough to put the base down, I headed up this little mountain right next to launch, and also just a couple 100 meters from the raid. And this is where I was going to put my base. I built on a mountain the last wipe I played, so I was trying to recreate that because it was a lot of fun. I need to get the base down. No fucking way. Oh my god, he had a jackhammer. Now, after somehow killing that Tommy guy with one bow shot because he was getting attacked by a bear, I farmed a little bit more and nightfall hit. The raid was still happening, so this gave me an opportunity to go down there with an Ioka and try to make a play. Now, for some reason, the guy watching over the raid on top of the raid base was wearing a bucket helmet and not night vision. So I decided to go back with the Tommy, considering these guys seemed a little bit unaware, and see if I could make the play with that. So there's 4. Okay, I tried. And after 2 fails, I decided to use the rest of the night cycle to go grab my stash from Power Plant, which had the P2 and the other stuff I bought. No! God damn it, bro.
Princess, come here. Who is that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, what a clip. Yo, do not drop the AK! What are you doing, bro? I'm fat fingering so hard. Now, even though I had 2 AKs and a Tommy on me, I still wanted to fight these guys, but I tried to bait them away from their base before actually fighting them. However, after I killed those first 3 guys, they seemed pretty scared when it came to pushing me, so they stayed back and did not push whatsoever. And after depoting, I headed back to try and catch them lacking while they were transferring loot from the raid base, but they never actually came out with anything. And by the time I made it back to my base, I noticed that there was a raid base outside of mine. Not only that, there was a camper van parked outside of it. But this was not a raid base, it was a launch base. And for some reason, they built 10 feet from my starter. Not good. There is a raid base outside of my 1x1. Oh? But I think they're raiding the compound next to me. I thought the compound was raided, that's why I built here. Oh, hell no. I have to make a play here. Oh my god! Oh nah. Fuck that, I'm leaving. Now, after absolutely robbing them for these kits, I couldn't even depot them in my actual base. It was so close to their launch base that they would hear me open the door. But then I remembered, I had picked up a white backpack at that raid and then threw it in a bush in case I needed it later. My dumbass dropped all the Tommies and I don't even have 5.5, so I have an LR with 1 clip. After that, I put everything in the backpack except for a Hazy Tommy kit, and I was gonna head back to that launch base to see what was going on.
Buddy, is this your raid base?
Hey, what's good, bud?
Yo, how did you one-shot Ioka every time? I'm so curious. How'd you one-shot Ioka?
Press
dude?
on
I
this
wasn't
door,
paying
pal.
attention.
Press on the door.
Because he's a cheating ass bitch, that's why.
Oh, okay.
How'd you one-shot that shit
How am I
every
cheating?
time,
I killed you at close range with a Tommy. That's not that hard to do.
bro? Yo, leave this on. How are you one-shot Ioka every
You motherfucking...
time, bro? I wasn't paying attention. Can you hit that door real quick, or is that? Or
Yeah, it's not my base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not my base, dude.
That is weird.
Yeah, dude, I low-key thought you were teamed with those one-shot Iokas, dude. What the?
Now, unfortunately, I had to cut out a decent amount of that conversation because one of them kept saying the N-word. I'm not even sure which one it was because the game chat in Rust console is just terrible. But either way, this guy thought I was cheating because I kept getting one-click Iokas when I was not getting one-click Iokas. And then the other team that built the launch base also thought I was cheating because I killed them at close range with a Tommy. Don't understand that either. And for some reason, the guys that built the launch base were lingering around my 1x1 so much. I thought they were going to raid it, but fortunately they did not. Now, even though most of the guns were stashed in launch site inside of a backpack, there was still a full metal AK set behind that one-sheet door. Now, for some reason, the AK guy's body just fell straight through the map. It was nowhere to be seen. This has actually happened quite a few times on the previous recent wipes, and I thought I was going crazy, but no. Bodies have just been disappearing under the map. So even though I just killed like 5 or 6 of them, I didn't even get to keep the one good kit they brought out.
Oh! Oh my god.
Hey, my nigga. My fault, cut. My fault, cut. Shoot me your guy. I'm naked. I got my wheelie out. No. Hey. Bad boy. Damn, no one gotta do him like that.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Now, after they killed me for the AK kit by rocket PvPing me, I accidentally left my door unlocked on my base. So they also ended up getting all the stuff out of my box, but they left a Tommy on my body. Now that these guys realized I lived in a 1x1 right next to their launch base, and they just robbed me for everything that was inside the 1x1, they had the confidence to go and take Brad. Fortunately, I had some leather left over from the bear I farmed with the jackhammer early on, and this would give me just enough rad protection to get into launch with just the Tommy they left on my body. I had no extra ammo, which left me with only 20 bullets.
It's not. I have to kill this guy without getting hit. Well, he made it extremely easy. That's kind of ridiculous. And he had a jackhammer. What are we doing, guys? Please be dead. Please. This is my server, they're just playing on it. Double barrel? Really? Oh my god. No way, there was just a random AK body.
And now, expecting them to come back, I went ahead and stashed all the extra loot except for my one AK kit, and I got ready to fight them again.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We don't even have to talk about it.
Hey, we're not gonna
Yeah,
talk
you're
about
still
that,
a cheating
right?
ass little bitch.
Hey, can we not talk about that?
Come on,
Hey,
tell the
res me,
shit you
let
are.
me
You're
run it
getting
back.
banned,
Let me run it
cuz.
back, res me.
You're getting banned.
Res me, let me run it back.
Yeah,
Res me, I got 2 seconds.
GG's, fellas.
Now, for the most part, these guys were pretty chill in game chat. They weren't like too terribly butthurt, except for Jacob. He just immediately called me a cheating bitch. I don't know why that guy was crying so much. But I'm not gonna lie, I really should not have won that fight. That was kind of crazy. And by this point, I had 3 or 4 different backpacks stashed in launch that were all full of loot. I would have to go and pick them up to reset the timer so they wouldn't despawn. But yeah, by the time where I have 3 or 4 backpacks of loot in launch, I think it's time to build a base. Using the next night cycle, I went ahead and crafted up some stone tools, and I started farming for a new base. And not long after that, I found a really good spot in a throne rock. Now, it's not as good as a god rock, but this one was pretty good. This would basically allow me to have invincible walls on 3 sides of my base, so all I had to do was add a lot of pancake and a lot of doors. This could easily be a 60 or 70 rocket raid. Once the base was down, I spent the next hour or so running launch, farming nodes, and then once base was in good shape, I finally went and grabbed the backpacks. I took some screenshots for you guys so you can see all the loot I had stashed, which it was a pretty good amount. And right after I had all the loot finally depoted in my boxes and my base pretty secured, a huge raid started happening right near my base. Now the raid base had turrets and there was at least 4 or 5 raiding and the people were defending, so I had to wait for the right moment to go. While I was waiting for the right moment, I watched the raiders and the defenders and the counters rocket PvP each other 20 or 30 times. They shot so many rockets at each other. And finally, once I saw an M2 guy and a full metal AK guy die, I went to make my move.
No way, bro. He got me with that. Oh my god. Guy with a launcher? Please have rockets. Why are we not putting on the kit? Bruh, no way. Oh my god.
And this is where I realized the same guys that built that launch base next to my 1x1 and I stole a bunch of kits from them, they were the ones raiding. Now, I started playing pretty late at night, so by this point it was 5 in the morning, so I'm pretty sure they were trying to offline that base and the base owners logged on and defended. Either way, the fight continued all the way through the night cycle, so I kept going back to grub it.
Bro.
Hey, Big Daddy, go ahead and fucking revive me, bro. Hey, come on now. Fucking revive me, bro.
I'll come back. Bro. I'm selling. Mother. Yo, fuck you. Stop hitting me with the rock.
We don't want you here, Copius. Leave. Save me, save me, save me. Where you at? Save me, please. Copius, save me. Oh my god, Raz.
Oh my god.
Now that it was daytime, I was kind of thinking it would be much more difficult to grub the raid, so I decided to farm instead. But for some reason, I ended up back near the raid once again, which was a pretty dumb idea.
It's not even worth looting that body. Fuck!
Now, skipping ahead about 2 hours, I did a ridiculous amount of farming. That's the downside to playing solo, is it takes a lot longer to get stuff done. I ended up doing 2 or 3 farm runs with a jackhammer, and I also did 3 or 4 launch runs for scrap. And to save on scrap, I also went and bought a tier 3 from some guy's vending machine, which overall, it was not fun farming all of this by myself, but I got a very good amount of the BPs I needed. The fight earlier also was extremely profitable. You saw I got multiple M2s and a lot of AKs. I think I was up to around 10 to 12 AKs by this point. Keep in mind, I did not even have garage doors yet. So after getting the BP and crafting up garage doors, I crafted up a basic wood tee, farmed a bunch of wood, and I also ran the pump jacket power plant for even more low grade. I played all the way through the night into the morning, so I was getting all this farming out of the way so I'd be able to just straight PvP later on in the day. Now after logging off, fortunately I did not get offline raided, but the moment I logged on I ran around the area checking everything out naked, and I saw this 6-man running from the same base that I was countering getting raided the previous night. Someone managed to successfully raid the base, which the base was flexing a lot of AKs and over 90 rockets. But either way, logging on and immediately seeing a 6-man just a couple grids from my base was a little concerning. And other than that 6-man, there wasn't much action in the area, so I did even more farming preparing for when I get electric furnaces down.
fuck no, he's gonna rocket me. Can I kill him before nighttime? Oh fuck no, there's a loaded rocket launcher now. Never mind. This is fully looted, but who looted it?
After that, I saw the minigun scientist shoot towards the watchtower, so I went over there to hopefully find the guys that looted Brad. Into... Oh my god. God damn. Where'd the full metals go? What are you doing, bro? Why are you peeking that? What, like, what the fuck is going on right now? Actually, what is happening? Brother.
Bro. Why is there so many people? Fight ended so long ago. I'm trolling, bro. Yeah, he was not keeping the kid. Drop all these whack-ass hazmats.
Now, there was so many names at that fight, so I didn't expect you to notice, but the same guys that I was fighting at that fight were the same guys that were raiding that bunker base the previous day with the raid base. The same guys I killed for the first AK. I went to pay them a visit and say GG at the fight.
Yo, GG's guys. It was fun. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
We are roaming around.
Right on, dude. Right on. I'm doing
was
the
gonna-
same.
Hi there, when I beat you with
Dude, we know you're cheating, big dog. We know you're that.
I'm not cheating.
Yo, Cope. Cope, can I ask you something?
See, you said it, Cope.
Every way you want, but
You said it. You said it,
how'd you
Cope.
not die? How'd you not die? How'd you not?
I'll see you guys later.
Wait, Cole, come here, come here, come here. Where do you live?
I'm not telling you that. You guys are mean. You raid small bases.
Why can't I PvP you?
Now, by this point, I was like 95% sure these guys were playing time so their teammate could come out with a gun.
I low-key have rads.
Damn it, bro. I should have healed. Oh, it was them. Well played, dude. That was a good play.
After that fight, I switched my focus back to working on my base, but eventually there was a lot of gunshots outside. It was nighttime, so I threw together an MP5 night vision kit and I headed out there to see what it was.
Holy shit.
After dying, I thought there was only 4, so I grabbed an AK kit and I was confident I could go back and win the fight.
Dude, there's 5. I thought there was 4.
Now, my performance in that fight kind of disappointed me. And even though I knew there was a lot of them, I definitely wasn't going to let up an opportunity to fight a big team. So I went back again with M2. This time, clear as day, I could see that there was at least 6 on the hillside.
I'm not even full HP. Yo, I might actually be a bag seller. Why am I so bad right now? Holy shit, I'm garbage. I literally missed every shot. No, bro, that was the last one.
Now by this point I had an idea where they lived, which meant I knew I could get there before all of the reinforcements could. Having all of them dead except for one, maybe 1 or 2 would get back before me, but that would put me in a 1v3 situation, which I had already invested way too much into this fight to give up. By the time I got there, another team was fighting them, so it was up to me to clean it all up.
That motherfucker's running. Bro, one ran. Oh my god. This guy had the M2. Okay, that's profit. Not really, but
Now somehow I managed to get everything back that I lost, and there was definitely a lot more loot just laying around on the ground, but I didn't want to linger. And the guy that I saw running actually ran into a base with a wooden door right next to it, and another group also saw him do this, which led to that wooden door base getting raided. But obviously I went back to the area right after.
what the fuck is in there? Bro, this fucking horse trying to get me killed.
Now, after looting everything left from that fight, that team that just shot at me as I was running into launch would be the same team that had their raid base on that small bunker base the previous day. They were also the ones that stole this AK kit off me when I was fighting them right outside their base. With that being said, I depoted the backpack and hid in a bush on the way back to their base.
Way, I should have reskinned my kit.
And for once, trigger discipline did not pay off. This time I decided I had no reason to be sitting in a bush and I was going to fight them head on the mountain.
Why are you not pushing me? This is so winnable. GG. You thought. Well played, right?
And just like that, I got back both kits I lost. This felt pretty great. And when I went back a second time, they were already back naked with guns. This guy fortunately didn't see me, but you could see him riding off in a random direction on a horse. This is because they were trying to figure out where I lived. Now normally I wouldn't mind if they knew where I lived, but my base was not defendable yet, so if they found it, it would be pretty bad.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
And after robbing that same group for another full metal and successfully getting away with it, I decided I was going to finally upgrade the base. This whole time I had metal smelting in the electric furnaces. Now after I added some more doors to the base and expanded the front of it a decent amount with sheet metal, I decided to build a turret pod outside. I had some guys scouting my base and it made me a little nervous, so setting up this turret pod that would be able to see the roof and the front of the base would hopefully make it pretty easy to defend a raid.
Even if it's commenting bullshit on TikTok. shit, there's full kits outside my base. My god. Bro, peek me, you fucking clown. Not with the rocket launcher. Stop that shit. Put that shit away. Finally, oh my god. Oh my god, they have raid loot.
You got him, bro? Did you kill him? Freaking empty, but you letting that thing eat. Oh, let me get that stuff, boy, please. You despawning it, I want it. I'm just a naked, bro. Let me get it.
I know one of y'all motherfuckers dropped a backpack that was loaded. It's somewhere. And I'm going to find it. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, bro. I don't even like pistol bullets. Why is there so many pistol bullets? Dude, you guys are some dumbasses, bro. What are you doing?
So these guys, they were transferring raid loot, and unfortunately they ran right past my base while I was active, and I killed them for all of the loot. They spent probably 45 minutes sitting at my door, and the final guy that was door camping, you just watched me seal him inside my base behind a door. I had no intentions of killing him either, so I just left him there so he could waste his time sitting at my key-locked door staring at it. And about 45 minutes later, I really got to work on the base. I was worried they were gonna raid, so I had to set up defenses as soon as possible.
Bro, again? You gotta be kidding, bro. Why would you do it again? The same guys just ran past my base again with raid loot. Like, what are we doing?
And about 30 minutes after that, Bradley finally got taken, and I had been waiting a while for something like this to happen. So, of course, I ran over there to see what I could get into.
Damn. Damn it. Dude. How many fucking meds do you need? Oh my god. Whiff of doom, bro. Bag cell.
Now keep in mind, all of these fights I'm solo, and you guys probably see me grabbing all of the loot and wondering if I'm going to depot it. When I'm solo, I almost never depot because it just takes too long to run back to the base, so I normally take a backpack and throw it inside of a building somewhere. That way I can hide the loot and continue fighting.
Bro.
Now by this point, I had been killing a lot of different players, so I ran out of a different part of launch to hopefully not lead anyone back to my base. But instead, I ended up running straight into another team.
Bro.
And after that, I put all the best stuff inside the backpack, and then I decided to depot it in this bush on top of the pipe. Little did I know, the backpack would roll right into a hole where I can't reach it. Oh my god, 11,000 hour player, by the way. Backpack is completely stuck. You cannot reach it at all.
Oh. God damn it. Fuck me, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding. And this loading textures is gonna stop them. Or stop me from killing them. Fucking bum. Expected.
Now fortunately, the M2 body was covered and I killed the one up the mountain. But the downside was, this team was now obsessed with me. They had bags all around my base, so they quickly spawned back in and looted the body on the hill. Now I didn't lose all that much, but losing loot to a team this bad was just really demoralizing. Keep in mind, it was probably 15 minutes before this when I last killed them in launch, so they were sitting at my base a long time instead of actually going back to the launch fight.
What the fuck?
Yo. What's the scripts, dude?
Read my name, dude. Read the first word.
Yeah. Sure.
No, read it. Say it out loud.
Sure.
I'll say it after you.
Sure.
Who's cheating? I
Just in the space.
I don't got shit like that. Is he really cheating?
I'm being dead serious.
He's coping, bro.
Well, dude, can I get like a start from you, any chance, or no way?
Now after throwing that backpack into a place I couldn't reach, I had an idea to get it out. I don't even remember what I put in it, but I still wanted to try and get it anyway, so I got a lot of stone that I was going to craft into rocks and then throw it at the backpack. And this took a while, like a really long time, so I'm gonna put it in 8x speed just so you can see how long I was throwing rocks at this backpack.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! That was so not worth the time, but I did it.
After that, I continued working on the base, and I even took a bunch of extra guns to launch and recycled them for high qual, which allowed me to set up 2 pancake layers on top of the core that were both high qual. So now, just to top down my base, it would be 48 rockets. After that, I wasn't satisfied with the base, so I told myself I was going to stay up and continue grinding, which I did. I compounded the entire rock, put TCs all around it, and I started setting up turret pods that would cover the front of the rock. And of course, while I was building, a fight broke out in launch, so obviously I had to go and participate in that. Now, unfortunately, my base is not close enough to launch to hear them taking Brad where they took it. And of course, right when I showed up there, I got absolutely laid out by ensign bullets.
Wow. He really just domed me like that. GG's, I bought out. Oh, damn it. Why does that always work? I see. Oh my god.
After that, I continued working on the base, which by this point it was looking pretty good. I had a few turret pods set up, I had TCs to stop them from taking over the base if they got to my main TC, and I also had my battery separated from the main base so they'd have to spend even more boom if they wanted to break that. And I'm not gonna lie, it was 7 AM by this point. I played the entire night once again. Typical sleep schedule of mine. Either way, you gotta do what you gotta do to secure the solo wipe. And finally, hoping for the best, I logged off in the outer TC behind a double door.
Here we go. One rocket. Two rockets. 3 rockets.
Holy shit, this loading takes forever.
that shit. I want it all. Oh my fucking god, bro. We're rating the weakest spot. Wow, guys.
Nah, you are one cheating little rat.
Well done, guys. We're waiting for the solo to be off to rate him.
Hey,
I
you
like
are
that.
one cheating little rat.
Oh, yeah, totally. I love the cope. That's a good way
Yeah.
to get over it.
You just can't cope that you weren't good enough legit, so you gotta cheat.
Still legit, by the way.
Cause you're terrible legit. That's why you gotta cheat.
Just still legit, by the way.
That's what I would say if I was cheating.
Now, as much as I don't like waking up to offline raids, this one felt pretty good. They brought a ridiculous amount of boom. Over 10 C4 and 2 rows of rockets is enough to wipe me off the map completely. And now all that boom was mine, and there was nothing they could do about it.
You're the one that's cheating. I think you're pathetic.
Not cheating. Once again, still coping. Still
It's kind of
coping, buddy.
obvious.
Alright. I'll let you heal up. We'll try again.
Hey, it ain't that hard to hit a headshot if you're cheating.
Still not cheating, by the way.
Trash nigga was never good legit, so he had to buy cheats.
Still not cheating. You do know I see you, right? You should really bring night vision to a night fight. Oh my god.
Nah, you really are a geek. Holy. Dude, no life in this game.
Me no life.
Look at you. You just waited.
I wasn't waiting.
And you're cheating. You spent more money on cheats than a good mic.
Brother, that's game chat.
No, that's you. Spent more money on cheats than a good mic.
Once again, that's game chat.
Nah, you
You're
like
stupid.
you were terrible legit, so you gotta buy cheats. That's embarrassing.
That is not
That's
a
just
good way to do it.
embarrassing, dude. You just gotta embrace it that you were terrible.
Why are you
Just
so
embrace it,
upset?
dude. Hey, just embrace it. It's okay. Not everyone's good at the game legit. You know. That's okay.
Yeah, you're a good example.
No, that's okay, man. That's okay.
Wow. Good hit.
Yeah, kill me when I call you out.
Yeah, I'm not cheating, by the way. You're coping.
Yeah, bro.
Ben, you might want to work on
Ass off.
the MLRS aim, by the way. Didn't even hit.
Cheating his ass off. It's okay,
Yeah,
bro.
beat his ass.
Okay.
Beat his ass.
All of us have to cheat. It's all good. It's okay.
Now, I'm not even sure if you guys like hearing the conversations between me and my enemies in the videos, but if you do, let me know in the comments. For the most part, I did have to cut a lot of it out because Junior Shelton, or whatever his name is, he says the N-word a lot. Like, a lot. We're talking hard R every other sentence.
I call you out for cheating. You get real defensive when I call you out for cheating. Oh, you got your little butt buddy over here.
Yeah, get him, Saddam.
Now, after the raid, I was still struggling to wake up because they woke me up raiding, and this led to me losing quite a few fights to them outside my base. Now, they weren't actual fights, just them grubbing me or door camping, that type of thing. They didn't really profit much off of me. However, they did end up sealing in the raid-based TC with sheet metal, so I had to spend 8 rockets to ungrief my base. And they also killed me right there for the Tommy and some resources, which they TC griefed me again with another metal TC. Honestly, it didn't matter to me because they just gave me so much boom, and I could fix all the TC griefs in the world. But still, these guys offlined me, door camped me constantly, griefed me with TCs. Like, this is just ridiculous to play this way against a solo. I also want you guys to keep in mind the only reason they're doing this is because they were transferring loot from a decaying base and they kept running past my base, allowing me to kill them, instead of just looping around it.
Oh my god, there's 3. I thought it was fucking 2.
So yeah, they ended up profiting no kits off of me. They just TC griefed me twice. Overall, not that big of a deal, was just a little bit unfortunate.
Pistol bullets.
Hey, shut up.
Those 2.
I mean, it really ain't that hard if you gotta, you know, cheats, dude.
You know, you TC griefing me just means you're not.
You know, like you just don't deny, do you? I mean, it's kind of obvious, dude.
Yeah, you can think what you want now.
Yeah, you can think, shit, you fat. Kind of obvious.
Yeah, I'm not fat, but
Yeah, shut up like a good little boy. Waste all this boom. Waste all this boom.
yeah, the boom you crafted.
You might be the cringiest. Cheating, not funny. Got turrets all over the place. To where, like, nah, you might be the cringiest.
Really, dude? Oh, I got a leaky roof. God, it's quicker than that. Take a moment to think how pathetic this is. Sitting outside.
Look at yourself. You're literally cheating. Take a second and think.
Still not cheating.
Take a second and think. I was never good enough to be legit, so I'm gonna go buy something to make me better.
Yeah, that's just not accurate.
Yeah, it's totally accurate. You know it is. If you were to fight legit, I don't know if you'd win a fight.
I would. Got a cookout down here. Legit
You
fine.
dumb n-
Okay, so we're using slow sounds, but not like.
Oh, you gonna cry about it? Are you gonna cry about it?
No, it just shows.
Oh, is you gonna cry about it?
Now with them door camping, I actually went AFK for about 30 to 40 minutes, and when I got back it was nighttime. I crafted up a flashlight and I walked outside to see if they were still there.
Oh my god. All that time wasted. That was like 30 minutes of his life. Big dog, talk to me. I've only talked to your teammate. Alright, hold
Bro, I don't even know. I'm lost. I don't know what to say, man.
on. You also think I'm cheating, or is that just your teammate?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, fucking half people could be cheating on the server. It's just like, how good are cheats? How good are people with yeah, I don't even know, bro.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, compared to Shelton, this guy, Ben, might as well just be a 200 IQ genius. Ben, compared to his two teammates, he was actually pretty rational, and it was not hard to have an actual conversation with him. Still doesn't really change the fact that he just door camped me for 35 minutes, and, you know, he was partaking in the offlining and the TC griefing of a solo minding his own business. But still, way better than Junior Shelton spamming the hard R.
What's up, guys? I'm having a barbecue in here if you want to join.
Shut up, Nick.
Now after that, I stopped recording for the rest of the day and just farmed and worked on the base, but I clipped everything exciting that happened throughout it.
Bro. What is this? No, it's that. Mine was even shorter, my jackhammer's broke.
Now I couldn't believe this was happening again. Complete stupidity. This was Junior Shelton's team transferring decayed base loot from the same base, again running right past my base. Like, they do not learn from their mistakes, like, at all. It's crazy. Either way, I was pretty happy to see all those SARs, because I could recycle those for high qual and metal frags, as well as the scrap. Either way, skip ahead a few hours, base was looking insane. I had a ton of turret pods that were covering every single blind spot. The next goal would be setting up multiple flank bases, that way I wouldn't even have to build a shooting floor, and my base would be extremely easy to upkeep. After I got done admiring my base, a team started taking Brad, so I went over there to counter that, which they failed taking it because they missed a rocket or something, so I was basically just sitting in a bush, waiting.
That was almost bad. What the fuck? I just got swung by a chicken. Motherfucker. Some greedy little grub got it. Rather bad. Bad boy. Yeah, I thought he was coming to take it, but bro forgot the fucking ammo. Well. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Fuck! Bro! Holy shit! Was a whiff. I didn't know I had burst on. Guess it doesn't matter. Ah, there it is.
Yo, please, man. Please, please, please.
Hey there, bro.
Can we have...
Yo, homie, what's up, dog?
That's the first time I've heard him talk. I saw the Orty and there was no coming back from that. I need that. It's not an it is an advance, okay.
Bro, that was a nice fight, bro.
Oh, you really that guy?
Yes, I am.
Now, throughout this video, you have seen Junior Shelton's team run past my base multiple times with what looked to be raid loot, and I called it decayed base loot. Earlier in the video, you watched me counter a big raid on this base right here, and then someone successfully raided it the next day. However, there was still a ton of loot inside this base, and this is where Junior Shelton was getting it. I caught this team lifting off on a mini inside the compound, and I killed them. And after that, I went and got ladders to try and ladder in.
Shit. Hey, there's a turret there. Oh my god. Holy upkeep, so many guns to recycle. Oh. It's only one body, where's the other? Wait, where is the other? Oh. That's one way to go out. Bird landed in the barricade.
Now, obviously, there was still a lot of loot in the compound, and I was about to go back for it, but I heard a raid happen in the distance. And with there being 2 compound layers in between other players and the decayed base loot, I decided I'd go counter the raid first. And unfortunately, by the time I got there, they had already sealed the raid, so I was going to wait for them to leave.
What the fuck is this? He's got a little A-Kizzle in there. Guys, what are we doing? Yo, dead ass, what are we doing?
Now, since it had not been 10 minutes yet and I had no ladder to get out, I just demolished the door they sealed with. And since I was greedy, I went ahead and just threw everything good inside of 2 backpacks and hid those in a bush nearby. Fortunately though, the team never came back, so I was able to get everything from the raid for myself. And once I was done moving all that loot, I got back in the Mini and flew back to the decayed base, where I was pretty curious to see what I could find in there. You can see in front of me, that is the most small furnaces I have ever seen in my life. Absolutely insane charcoal farm.
Dude.
Now, whoever was in this base was obviously very loaded because they had all of these lower tier guns just sitting in the compound. To me, this was like finding gold because I could recycle all of this and upkeep my base for a week at least. However, this would not be the best thing I'd find in this decaying base.
Oh!
And seeing those berries made me realize I was going to have to raid into that loot room. Now you probably saw it in one of the frames throughout this video, but these guys had an entire line of TCs going from a river to their base. And they were using that to pump water into a farm base. So with that many blueberries right there, there was probably going to be even more berries, if not teas.
Okay, I don't really need a box of stone. And this isn't enough satchels to go through that, so... Pure tea.
And with me going back and forth with the mini, and I was now shooting off rockets and satchels inside the base, I was finally starting to gather some attention from other players. Fortunately, nobody was able to figure out how to get into the compound, so all this loot was mine.
Well, that's a lot of high qual. Holy fuck. Oh, hell no. I don't want anyone to get their hands on this. Oh my god.
Now if you've never farmed berries, you probably don't realize that this is enough berries for me to make enough pure ore teas to last me the rest of the month. Not to mention the red berries that would allow me to make max health teas that would bring my health from 120 to 100 for 20 minutes.
That is a little suspicious, don't you think? Not worth my time, I'm not gonna lie. It can be if you want to sit there. This is you know? Oh, there was a door. How, bruh? How you gonna have locked boxes and they got nothing in them? There was 2 AK guys. This is the 6th man that I killed yesterday. the guy that told me I was getting raided. His teammate.
Now, after that clip of me fighting outside that 2x2 where I tripled the AK guy, I ended up logging back off because the server was inactive. Probably 4 or 5 hours later, I got a text from Ben, which is Junior Shelton's teammate, and he told me that I was getting raided. So I logged on, nobody was raiding me, and they pretty much wasted my time. Not only did they text me and lie about me getting raided, they proceeded to door camp the shit out of me the entire time I was on. So pretty much overall, Ben and Shelton texted me saying I was getting raided so I could get on and they could door camp me. And after I killed Shelton and Launch right there, they all went to my base and started waiting. Now them door camping me right here actually caused a huge fight to break out right outside my base. Which I did end up losing my AK kit, but somehow, during the chaos, they managed to leave my backpack behind. Which, that had literally everything from Launch in it.
They die at launch, and they know I'm not gonna die, so they just go to my base and fucking sit there.
Now I also forgot to mention, when they first killed me, when I was on my way back from Launch, they shot me from the hill with an AK. That guy was full metal. They actually came out full metal. But before I could rekit and go back out to fight them, the full metal instantly ran away. It was crazy. These guys fully lacked confidence in PvP against me. They didn't think they could win without doing something scummy like camping at my door.
I hope they stay up. Alright. It's so fucking lame. This is the shit I deal with. I mean, it's kind of my fault. I'm supposed to put a turret out there. That was the whole plan. And they missed the backpack with the wound in it. I mean, you really can't make this shit up. So hard to aim. Can't aim with that either. Like, why are we losing that? Well, that was impressive. Oh my god. I didn't know I was against a bunch of paraplegics. Are you playing with your feet?
Thanks.
You can sit here and door camp all day, but you don't got the balls to raid me while I'm on, huh?
Same to you. Same to you.
Alright. I'm one guy.
Same to you. You're still scared. Because
I'm
you're
not gonna
terrible.
fire. I don't even have the BPs for that, bro.
Shut up.
Do you feel like badass
Shut up,
to
Nick.
call me slurs? That's really cool, dude.
Shut up, Nick. Your feelings. Shut up, Nick.
Like, now you're just dragging it.
Shut up, Nick.
Now, the fact that the counter has got to 20 is kind of crazy, and I have not even included all of them. But moving on from that, I was over near Shelton's base at this point, which I never went near their base until this clip right here. So basically, I have never even bothered them, door camped them, None of that, and this is how they treat me. But anyway, this base was getting raided right here by another team. This was not Shelton's base, but Shelton's base was back behind it. I ended up countering this raid a few times, and I got rocketed by the raiders twice. But what I noticed was Shelton was online, and they were just roof camping the raiders. They weren't actually pushing them. So one would sit on the roof with L9 while Shelton's teammates would go out with like Naked Custom and Naked DB, stuff like that. It was kind of sad. But after all those conversations with Shelton in game chat and how they turned out, my mind was pretty set here. I was going to eliminate these guys off of the server by any means necessary. And you may think that means offline raiding, but I actually had something else in mind. Now moving on to the first step of my plan, it would require me setting up quite a few 1x1s on the way towards launch. I would then connect these 1x1s with piping to be able to transfer loot from launch quicker. While I was doing this, I also met this guy named Old Guy, and he asked for a chainsaw or an axe and he would farm all the trees around my base. He ended up giving me a bunch of wood and we ended up allying. Now I didn't have very many interactions with this guy, but I just wanted to clarify before you guys start seeing a random name in team with me. And I also told Old Guy to be careful because of Junior Shelton's team door camping. They were likely going to come over here and try to kill him. And they did exactly that and then called him the hard R. It was alright. Who's surprised? Not me. Now once I had all the 1x1s extending towards launch with pipes in them, I set up a pretty unique launch base. I would later put a box in this that I could put items into and it would instantly transfer it back to my base. I would also eventually put a bed and lockers, that way I would be able to re-kit pretty quickly if I was to die in launch. But overall this would fix the issue of running back to my base to depot and I would no longer have to stash backpacks just to stay in the fight. Now you're probably wondering why I really need this at all, because I had been winning a majority of the launch fights anyway without this extra launch base. But the plan was I was going to start taking Brad instead of countering it to get one specific item. When you guys saw me in that extremely loaded Decayed base, you probably saw me grab all those MLRS modules and I despawned a majority of them. However, I kept a row of them so I could use them later on if I needed to. And also, off of camera, Junior Shelton's team had now MLRS'd me multiple times, forcing me to repair my base over and over. But they never actually tried to raid. This is becoming a recurring theme in Rust. It's actually so annoying. But either way, those modules I kept, I had around a row and a half total. I was going to get all of the rockets to shoot as many strikes at Junior Shelton's base as I possibly could. But here's the thing. The way that I would truly get back at Junior Shelton's team would not be the MLRS strikes. I would later think of a much easier way to get back at them, and this other strategy, which most of you have probably never even thought of, worked so well. It was absolutely insane. And honestly, I'm really glad this is going to be near the end of the video, because the more people that know about this, the worse it'll be for the community as a whole. Either way, it was now time to grind, work on the MLRS rockets, and get as much PvP as possible. So I'm going to show you all the PvP I got over the next few days.
Mistake. Holy shit. God, you're a bitch, dude. You're actually a bitch.
Hey, where's your kid at?
I got plenty.
After that lunch fight, I went to Sewer, which was right outside Junior Shelton's base, and I was recycling a full backpack of guns there. At some point, Junior Shelton's team took heli, and I did not want to counter with a full metal, so I put my full metal in the backpack, and I took one of the SARs I was going to recycle, and I headed over there to see if I could make a play.
Oh, so you only take out kids when you're in roof camp range. Oh, that really shows. Alright. Good to know you guys still have some.
Now, I was going to chop up that conversation into another counter for the hard R's they called me, but it was like another 7, and I'm just not willing to edit that anymore. And if I accidentally leave one of those in the video, not good for the channel. I'll probably get a strike and won't be able to upload for like a week. Not to mention the fact that it will completely take away all earnings from this video. So yeah, not risking it. I have also took a huge chunk of these clips and sent them straight to Pedro, which he is a developer for Double 11. Well, he's a community manager. Either way, those guys are probably going to get banned for how they were acting in game chat, at least temporarily. So yeah, Shelton, enjoy your time out if that actually goes through. Anyway, back to the PvP, I popped a max health tea and I headed to launch to take Brad. This time, I was going to try and use the HMLMG, which I am not very good with it. So, yeah, this was me trying to practice with it and see if it's actually a gun that I'm willing to learn the recoil for. Now, unfortunately, the depot box that this box would be piping loot to was already full at my base, but I would later add 5 boxes, I think, so this wouldn't be an issue in the future. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy using the HMLMG. The crouching is not bad at all, which it's pretty easy to control, and I could definitely learn it pretty easy, but the standing and strafing is just so much harder than an AK. I also just didn't really enjoy using it. It wasn't very satisfying, which is probably why you won't be seeing me using it anymore. But still, nobody could kill me, and it pretty much 3 shots all hazmats.
Dude, just loot it. You fucking scared the shit out of me.
Bro, I'm so fucking scared.
After that Brad take, I headed over to Shelton's base where only one of them was online, and I shot out their SAM sites. After that, I waited for them to leave in case they tried to go buy more.
This base just got... That is so crazy. With no roof turrets? What are we doing? Wish me luck, Jerma.
Wish me luck.
Oh my god. They do have a roof turret.
God damn it. I got seen.
Okay, unfortunately, I bled out, but I destroyed one mini. Turn. Oh my god.
There's no story.
No, bro, the rocket launch animation is so slow. I almost got his ass. God.
So in case you haven't pieced it together, that was Shelton's base. I destroyed their SAM sites, I went to the roof with the parachute, I destroyed their minis, robbed their shop, despawned it all off the side of the base, I broke a few turrets, and all of this was pretty late at night, just to get payback on the fact that they would wake me up with raids very early in the morning. If this guy Beast was trying to sleep with his headset on, he was not having a good night.
Oh my god, that was a damn good hit. Oh my god, every windmill's gone.
Ooh. That's always nice to see.
Compound wide open. Wakey wakey, y'all.
Go jump in and get your loot, man.
There's still turrets. Oh, no. locker on this side. There's one in this side though. Grabbing only what I want. Fuck the hoodies and pants. Oh my god, he rocketed me, but I rocketed him. Oh. I might be able to get to my body. No way! I think he has a teammate on. He already got my shit.
Or he just went.
He really got my shit so fast.
After that, I finally logged off for the night, and I was once again back on around 6 a.m. No, not voluntarily.
Alright. Great way to wake up. That strike really broke every turret pod. I've never seen one hit that hard. And the third one runs like a bitch. Alright. Who would have guessed, right?
Now this was Junior Shelton's team once again, and they did not bring Boom. Instead, they MLRS'd me, and it was one of the best MLRS hits I've ever seen. The previous strikes did practically no damage, but this one destroyed my entire turret setup. You also saw me wake up with no kit, and I was just on top of a foundation. That's because they foundation wiped one of my bedrooms. Well, technically it wasn't a foundation wipe, but they destroyed the door frames that were holding up the bedroom, so they got my entire bedroom set up. Fortunately, they were confident that I was actually offline, so they ended up keeping all of the kits on them. So pretty much everything that I lost in the bedroom, I got right back from the guy that was dead on the rock. They also did not bring any Boom, so they MLRS'd me and then brought a bunch of HVs, and when the garage doors with the turrets broke, they would HV the turret that's behind the garage door even though it was off. So they basically were just griefing me. So basically overall the only thing I lost was turrets and garage doors and maybe a little bit of metal to repair it. But from me taking Brad and running launch, I had everything to repair this pretty easily. Overall, I was just glad they didn't run with my lockers.
Nice job leaving with the kits, dumbass.
Yo, don't kill me. Kill the student who lives in the base. He's cheating. Don't kill me. I'll answer.
Oh, yeah. Let's gang up on the solo because we all like dick. Alright, yeah. Yeah, what now? What now? How about you get off my dick? That's what you should do.
I love you, Caleb. I love you, bro.
Get off my dick.
I'm calling Tabler.
Oh dear God.
You're my idol. I wish I could be as good as you.
Now, as if waking up to an MLRS strike wasn't good enough, I then got door camped by Shelton afterwards, and then I got door camped by another random team. And the second I talked in game chat, of course, the random team door camping recognized me. That's like worst case. Which forced me to make a decision here where I decided to ally with the guys that recognized me just so they wouldn't blow my cover. I did not want anything to ruin this rivalry I had going against Shelton, especially them finding out who I was. But then I got to thinking, I had an even better idea. My friend Alex had been wanting to play Rust, so I thought I would add him to the wipe. But here's the thing, I was going to change my name, change my PlayStation profile, all of that, and then just put code locks on the base to make it seem like Copious Daddy gave his base away. I thought about this because I had been playing for days now and Shelton's team was too scared to raid me, but they would continuously grief me, so maybe switching names and becoming a different person would lead to them losing that fear of raiding. Now before I could change my name, I finally met a new team in the area, and they built up and started taking Brad.
So lame.
By the time I rekitted and went back, they had already left with the Brad loot and depoted. But this is where it kinda gets annoying. You saw one shoot at me with HM, he was full metal. Another one shot at me with M4 shotgun, also full metal. But they depoted and came back hazmat.
You guys rock it. The first counter and then you come back Hazzy, you're actually pussy. That's funny. How the fuck are you this scared of losing a kid?
Hey,
That's
McLovin.
crazy. You're a pussy. You are a
I wasn't
pussy.
me. I didn't rock a PvP. It was never me.
It was your fucking teammate though. You guys are
Hey,
pussy as fuck.
I
That's
d-
crazy. And you're dead. Alright.
Now I know I'm coming off as toxic, but I've actually played against this team before, Killer Camo specifically. The dude TC griefed me a bunch right when I built up, and then door camped me for like 2 hours, and I ended up just quitting the server. And the only reason I remember this is because I didn't even have guns yet. The dude was doing it for no reason.
Garbage. Oh, what happened? Alright.
Now their base was right outside launch and it was tiny, so I definitely could have just went over there with a turret and a raid base and raided them, but I had so many kits by this point, I wasn't really too worried about the 1 AK kit. Besides, it was pretty funny for them to come back hazmat and I killed like 5 of them. Either way, moving on from that, Alex finally hopped on, I put code locks on the base, and I changed my account. I was actually pretty excited to play, especially with this team now taking Brad. This server had been extremely active the past few days, so me and Alex would definitely be able to get into some crazy fights. And trust me, we definitely got into some crazy fights.
Yeah, I don't even know. That was like...
Oh shit.
Shit, I'll kill you both, I guess. Yeah, I killed you both!
And of course, the first guy I kill, I actually team kill Alex too, but that guy was TwinMP5, one of the guys that Rocket PvP'd me in launch just now.
Where's the Hazzy? I see
Oh damn, I fucking friend.
Yeah, I was doing parkour. You get his backpack?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, TwinMP5 not only had Full Metal AK, but he had 2000 scrap and a bunch of other stuff on him. So that completely made up for the AK kit I lost to them.
There's a guy right in front of me. He's dead.
So be careful.
I don't see him. Doubles one.
Okay, nice.
Killed another DB guy.
Okay. You kill a Hattie?
No. Big Dog Ben came out with a kit, so they don't know that I switched names.
And if you don't remember, Ben is Shelton's teammate, and I have not seen them go to launch or anywhere with a kit since I started PvPing them.
Another Hattie. It's like red sour.
I see him. He's dead. Oh yeah, it's them. Wow, they came out with kits. That's actually crazy. Holy sh!
I don't see this one.
I'm looting, Brad.
Okay, it's in single silo, but I don't know what it is. Okay, he's top single silo. Another one on me.
One doubled.
But I don't know what it is.
He's in the bush. He's dead. Got me. Just trying to grab me.
Nice.
One dead. Two dead, I think.
What in my...
I killed him. You just gotta come back and loot him. I killed him. Two more pushing me, grub. Damn!
This was the same team that Rocket PvP'd me when I countered that Brad take. They depoted their full kits, came back Hazzy, and they were once again at this fight only with Hazzy.
One dead. Hit one. Three.
He's dead.
He's dead, go. Not funny when I do it, is it? Alex, you need to, like, get over here right now.
What is it? I'm gonna go deeper and I'm gonna come back. Shit, that's you?
Yeah. I'm out of bullets and AK, I shot them all. Oh my god, he's going in tower.
He's dead, bro. He don't can go out.
Nice. They're upgrading everything to high qual right now because I'm outside with a hazmat kit.
Once I grow it, shut so much throw a C4, pussy.
He said throw a C4, pussy. I just stole their mixing table.
Did you hear me, bitch? Stop throwing grenades and go grab some C4 and send it, bitch. Stop being scared. Oh boy, you piss that nigga.
Alright,
Oh
there
my
you
god,
go.
you took an MP5? Can't. Good for you, pussy.
Alright.
Then you didn't take it, you fucking fat.
Dude, why are they so
Fucking
toxic?
bitch.
That's so
Fucking
funny.
sugar. You're so
He's
ass.
so damn mad.
You so ass. Okay?
Soon after that, I saw them leave with full kits, and I tried to follow them, and they ended up killing me.
Yeah, they're on me. I'm dead. I got triple sprayed. Holy. One of them has bad ping because he shot me through the wall.
After I died, Alex and our ally Blake managed to murder all three of them and take everything. It also didn't take me long to catch up to them, and when I was there, the guys had rekitted with AK and came out again. So I went to go fight the AK while they ran with the loot.
AK's dead. Just killer cam. Yeah, dead to MLRS, of course.
Now at some point I got tired, I hopped off to take a nap, and it wasn't long before Junior Shelton MLRS'd my base again to grief us. This was also very late at night, so this was just pathetic. This time, they didn't even come with kits. The hazmat guys outside my base were a completely different team investigating the MLRS.
Dude, he just killed me with a crossbow. He's outside. Oh no, they got my kit.
Maybe that guy's outside, bro. Like in the triangle.
No, he's running. No, Alex, he's running with the full metal.
Oh, I don't have ammo, bro.
Oh my god. I body shot headshot him with my last 2 bullets. I think I killed him. What the hell is going on?
He's
Are they raiding?
That guy. He's not ready now. He's raiding that guy, bro.
This actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise because when Shelton MLRS'd us and we logged on, someone started offline raiding our allies.
Holy shit.
It actually turned out that the allies were online and they had left Team UI because he got his duo on. So I was able to shoot out the ladder for them so the raiders couldn't even get back into the raid, and they killed all of the guys inside the base, leading to a devastating loss for these raiders that they would not let slide.
He's full HP MIT.
Item 3. Did I kill him?
I don't know. I didn't see nothing. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Only up.
Oh my god, Alex, he's loaded.
He's dead.
Oh my god, he killed me. Oh. Oh my god, man.
And after that, we decided to go for a random airdrop by Outpost, which we did not expect Junior Shelton's team to counter us with kits.
On me. Multiple. I killed one. 2 more. Headshot one. On you, on your left, somewhere. Oh my god, it's them. Bro, they're so dumb. Dude, I've never seen them out with a full kit. The name change actually worked. That's so crazy. I've literally never seen them with a full kit. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dead. He has instant bullets.
And of course, after grubbing me, they spammed thank you.
He's right in front of me, bro. Yeah, he ran inside.
For the day.
Alex, he's on top of the warehouse with me, too.
Warehouse?
Box factory, on top.
Okay.
Nice.
That one is dead.
So... Hey, this guy up here might be full metal. I body shot, headshot him, and he's 40 HP. Oh my god, you were garbage.
Yo, hold on, let's take a second here. I just body shot headshot that guy, looked at the combat log, the range, and his HP, and I knew what kind of kit he was wearing. Do you guys think I should maybe apply for a real job?
Just come to my base. Or
He's
actually,
running, he's running.
Where? Headed 3-4.
Funny thing is, one of them immediately ran out of the gate full metal, on ground with a full metal. And the moment we turned around and looked at him, he ran back inside.
Oh. Should I go?
Oh.
Now, me and Alex, we were taking Brad on repeat while we were on to stack up MLRS rockets, but at some point I heard that C4 go off, so I went to go check it out. Also, ignore the backpack of loot, I was too lazy to depot it.
Oh my god, you're so ass. I opened my fucking inventory mid-fight. Bro, they're 2 doors from core. We have to come finish this. What is he doing? M2, L9. Right here.
After we secured the Brad loot, we headed back to that raid I just countered and we decided to finish it. They were all the way down in the core of the 2x2, meaning it would only be 2 doors maximum to get to the main loot. What we didn't know is this would turn into nerve-wracking chaos.
Okay, I'm raiding. Yeah, there's loot. I think it's gonna be loaded. Bro, where did my satchels go? Fuck, bro. I think I depoted my satchels. Okay, I'm gonna grab a bunch of loot and go grab the satchels real quick. Wait, I might be able to finish it with the boom in here. Because the HV's in. Way too long. So much ammo. Oh, here's my satchels. I did depot them by accident. In here. Oh my gosh. Only 6 gears. Bro, it's loaded. It's actually loaded.
You can see.
Yeah.
Oh, PH beat me. Beat me kill. So fast. He gonna HP.
No, he's gonna HV me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he HV me.
Now this really sucked because there was plenty for them to seal with. And if we were to raid into this, they would probably just rocket PvPS again. But then I had another idea come to mind.
Let's just raid their base. No, he doesn't. I'm killing him. I'm rocketing. I can close this door.
Full. I kill one, but another is. What door? Okay.
Yeah, explode that.
Ah, okay, bro.
I rocketed myself.
I swear to God I do this every video where I try to shoot a rocket through an armored door hatch and I blow myself up. Now I had shut off most of my boom, so I grabbed more boom and went back, but they rocket PvP'd Alex and killed him. By the time I got there they were trying to seal, so basically all the rockets we spent was for nothing, and I decided we should probably go through the wall instead.
You gotta go through the front door and then raid through the roof.
Isn't the
Rocket him. I don't give a fuck. Hit him once. I'm low. He's hit 3 times, them 2.
dead? Okay, that one is fucking HP.
Yeah, just go straight through the ceiling. He's dead.
From where did you say?
Just go through the ceiling. If that makes sense.
Like this?
Hold on. My God. He's going to roof, he's going to roof. He's dead.
Another.
Where?
In the roof, I think, no?
No, I killed him.
It's metal, bro. The I'm gonna shoot the metal.
Okay, just raid. You're good. Just raid it however you want.
Cover me from behind.
Yeah, I see him coming back, Kazi. Headshot dead. Wait, no, he's not dead.
My
dead.
bad, bro. Okay. No, one more. Close the where you in the back. Another he killed me.
I killed him. Yeah, they're all in back timer. You need a ladder?
No, I'm good. Be careful.
Oh, you're going through that. Okay. Go.
No, he HB me, bro. I opened the wall.
He killed me. Oh my God, he ran up top with the M4 and the other guy L9 me. Dude, we're getting fucked, bro. He can't get inside. I think he might be stuck outside with the kids. Killed one. He tried to rocket me. I doubled him. Give me the fucking HVs. Not a single soul is peeking me without eating a rocket.
4 rockets? Are real rockets or what?
Yeah.
The...
Oh no, I'm downed on roof. You can revive me though.
Where are you?
I jumped down. Don't jump down, don't jump down!
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh my god. I have another launcher.
Okay. The position.
I need my backpack, hold on. I'm gonna jump down and just try to rocket him.
Okay.
Okay, it's open. I'm full deep.
Okay.
I'm out
You
of
can jump?
HP though.
Or you wanna...
No, I need a boost.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, that one is mine. Never mind. For the jackies, like for the...
Now I have no idea how, but somehow we managed to win the raid. We fully sealed it, chopped all their bags, and had full control of their main base. This still left the problem with the fact that they sealed the other raid, which was absolutely loaded on resources. Unfortunately for these guys, they rage quit right after we raided their main base, so we later raided into the other base. After transferring their loot and then we started raiding into the previous raid that we countered, they placed a lot of garage and armor doors, so I ended up using a good majority of my boom. Didn't really matter though because we got it all for free from Shelton, and I felt like this was a pretty good use for the boom and we had a lot of fun PvPing them. Not to mention the random clutches, like the one where Alex revived me on the jump up. I don't even know how that happened, that was crazy. Okay, going on to day 2 with Alex on the server. I'm kind of on a bit of a time crunch here, so I need to edit this video as quickly as possible. All of day 2 was pretty much just launch PvP, nothing really meaningful, other than a couple fights with Killer Camo where we went to their base, stole even more kits off them, and they eventually moved out of their base and moved somewhere else so they wouldn't have to PvP us anymore. After that, we ended up logging off again, me and Alex, and we got MLRS'd after we logged off. You can already guess who it was Shelton.
At least I moved everything upstairs. All this time.
Yo, hello? You good?
Oh, somebody's boyfriend hit him up. Somebody's boyfriend tagged home. Oh, you're...
Dude, they're mad as fuck that we got on.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm from the south, so I may have a little bit of an accent. A lot of people tell me that it's not that noticeable, but this beast guy, Shelton's teammate, that guy's a fucking hillbilly. Really doesn't help the stereotype that rednecks are racist, considering he just spams the hard R in game chat. And after repairing base, Alex was busy on another server playing with his girlfriend, so we logged off once again. When I logged on a few hours later, I noticed that BDG Beast and Shelton were trying to code raid us now. They were really running out of options here. This is when the grand plan really hit me. I went and found all their bags because obviously they had a lot if they were trying to code raid us. And then I built a secondary base, which you can see in the distance on the left with the windmill, the red 3x3. Or maybe it's a 4x4, I can't remember how big it is. But that red base with the windmill on top of it was powering a single turret, and then it was a completely open floor plan on the inside where we proceeded to place 25 bags. Now I would go inside the red base, and I would place these bags and give them to Shelton, give them to Ben, give them to Beast, give them to his whole team. We ended up giving them 25 bags. We had a turret covering the bags, so they had no way to chop their bag. Long story short, we broke all of Shelton's bags, and then we placed new bags for him inside of a base that was covered by a turret, so they couldn't break their own bags. And then that hit their bag limit, so now they can't place new bags. Basically, we just took away their bag privileges. So once we bagged Shelton's team in so many times where they can't even place their own bags anymore, this ended up forcing them to quit. I didn't expect them to quit over this. I kind of just expected them to get more mad and maybe try to raid, but no, they just full-blown quit the server. This kind of disappointed me because I couldn't actually end the rivalry with MLS or an online raid. They just quit because I gave them some bags. Either way, Shelton quit the server, but the PvP didn't stop. I depoted the bags, and me and Alex went to go counter Brad.
I still see Brad crates.
You can play time.
I have to chase him, he's running. Oh, has he on me? There's so many on the ops. Killed 2.
One more. Go behind that shit.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot believe I just edited another 3-hour-long video. Kind of ridiculous. What am I doing? And if you watch to the end, please God sub. I want to hit 100k at some point. Please.
I hit both. I gave Shelton 6, and I gave the other one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What the fuck?
That was his. Bro.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, that was his.
No?
I'm about to check right now. I had to wait for the crowd.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't his.
Go.
Yeah, it was his.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
We officially own 26 of their bags.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Full metal AK, he's dead.
He's solo, bro.
He's dead. Oh no! Oh no, all this loot is mine! Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, bro. I was about to get off anyways. Enjoy all that loot. I just came from a...
Oh. Finish. Damn. Crazy.